May is designated not only as Mental Health Awareness Month, but also Military Appreciation Month. And in honor of that, some military veterans are raising their voices to reach out to former service members.
Just hold on, reach out, check on your buddies. There's no easy way out.
Well, the band Over Never Out released this song in hopes of helping veterans who may be struggling with depression. According to federal data reported by NBC News, in the month of March alone, a suicide hotline for former service members received 88,000 calls, texts, and chats. And joining us now, he is one of the members of Over Never Out, Criss Howk. He also spent 23 years in the U.S. Army and served several tours in Afghanistan. Jason, good to be with you, and thank you so much for your service. First off, tell us about your band and where the idea for the song came from.
Thanks for having me. So the band kind of formed around the idea of this song. I started working with Tony Barnes, who was a former Nashville talent, and we had a plan to write a song. We didn't know what it was going to be about, but we landed on this issue because so many people that we know in our community outside of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, were struggling with suicide or the aftermath of suicide in certain families. So that's what we actually formed the band around. It's an all-volunteer group of people. It's about 11 of us in our little orchestra that came together to work on this project. So we were not a band before this.
And tell us, Jason, why, outreach to our veterans and their mental health is really so close to your heart.
Close to me because I've seen so many people struggle with this throughout my life, and especially in the veteran population that I'm a part of now, but I saw it on active duty as well. It's been an issue that the military has been dealing with, really struggling with since 2005. And it has not gotten better. It's gotten worse. Since 2001, only less than 10,000 people were killed in war zones, but over 100,000 have died by suicide. So we're on the wrong side of this trend, and it's something we have to get our arms around. So we need to raise awareness and also offer a path of hope to those who are in crisis.
Yeah, and we mentioned that you served in the Army and you did several tours in Afghanistan. And I know that after the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan, many service members and veterans suffered a great deal mentally and emotionally. Can you quickly talk to us about that and why it could be really so hard for them to reach out for help?
Yeah, the final evacuation from Afghanistan and the way that was left really hit the veteran community hard, especially around Fort Bragg, where so many Afghan war veterans live and have served. So that was so painful in so many ways and something people couldn't get past. That was one of the reasons that led me towards this song. Reaching out is a hard thing, and that's what I mean. We put these lyrics in there very specifically. When I wrote this, we want to make every word count. It is hard for somebody who's in a dark place of crisis to reach out. So the real message of the song is for other veterans who are doing okay to reach out and check on their buddies and to tell those in crisis to hold on, that help is coming, that we're going to try to get reinforcements and pull them out of this. It is a tough thing to ask for help when you are struggling. I know this from my experience. Other band members know this. I think a lot of people who have spoken to us after listening to the song have said, yes, exactly. Every word means something very special to them, especially those who have struggled with suicide.
Jason, we probably have maybe 20 seconds left or so, but how can folks get more information about this song and how can they help?
They can go to our website and find out how they can help. It's holdonreachoutsong.com. All they have to do to help us raise money for this effort is listen to the song or buy the song. But even better, go to the donate and resource page and give your time and your money to the organizations across America that are trying to help the Department of Defense and the VA to reverse this crisis.
And they certainly have all of our prayers as well. Jason, great talking with you. Thank you for your service and thank you for what you're doing.
Thanks for having us on.